G'day, welcome. I'm Craig Judd from Benstud Standardbreds, and we're about to start preparing the yearlings for the yearling sales. This year we're preparing 43 yearlings for the sales. We've got 25 in Melbourne, 13 in Sydney for the APG sales, and 5 in the Adelaide sale. Our preparation for yearlings, in our opinion, starts from pretty much the day they're born. We've got a farrier here every week. We're doing a lot of work on their legs. If the horse's legs aren't up to scratch on sale day, can cost you a lot of money. So we're big believers on making sure we can get the conformation of the foals correct for a start. Feeding is a huge part of what we do. All our yearlings, all our foals I should say, on the mares are on pasture all year round. They're being supplemented with lucerne hay, and they're also receiving some biomare pellets from prides. We wean at about 4.5 to 5 months, our yearlings. They only have them in for about a week to 10 days. At the end of that, we'll trim their feet, introduce them to the walker, and then we'll tip them out for 6 weeks. Then we'll bring them back in again. They'll go back through the boxes, have their feet done again, and they'll this time go on the walker, the jogger. They'll be taught to trot on the lead. We lead them off the motorbike, pretty much anything that we're going to require from them as older horses going forward. We like to teach them that early. So we find doing it that way. If ever we need to, have a horse leave the property or it's got to be transported somewhere, we know they're going to load on the float. We know we can pick up their feet and they're educated properly. So we try to do everything early, and then we just continue that process. So every 2 months they'll come back through, feet retrimmed, more education. So pretty much by the time we bring them in for sales, our horses have seen everything. They've done everything, and the education, we have staff on for yearling prep stage, so we want to make sure the horses are well educated and that the staff are safe and the horses are safe. So by doing that early work, we find that that's where we get a really good result. Yeah, we feed the 150 pellet from Pride's, biomare, and then an easy prep with some lucerne. We use some oils in their feeds. They've all got salt blocks. So the horses, they want for nothing. They're exercised on the walker every day. We like to give them exercise every single day of the week. So they go on the jogger 2 or 3 times a week. The rest of the time they go on the walker. They start at 5 to 10 minutes and it slowly builds up. By the time they're going to the sales, they're doing 35-40 minutes a day. Sunday's a lighter day where we won't even take their rugs off. We'll basically put them on the walker just to stretch their legs while we clean the boxes and put them away. They go out in day yards at least 2 or 3 times a week. It comes with some risk, but we just find that the horses are a lot happier and they just enjoy the process because it's a break. It's a mental change for them. So we do that. If you didn't have a walker, you would obviously lunge, put them on a jogger or something like that. But I think it's imperative for the mental state and physical state of the horse that they're getting exercised every day. Our yearlings, we like to have them look fit. We think the days of the pudgy, overweight yearlings gone. The horses have to look like a racehorse. With the right exercise and the right feed program, it's not difficult. But we think that's how the buyers want the horses to look. I don't think that they like to use imagination in terms of what the horse will look like as a racehorse. They want to see it on sale day. So that's what we try to do. A good top line, good skin, generally just a healthy horse. We like to video the horses running in a natural state. So we like to let the horses run in a paddock and just let them stride on at the speed that they like to do so. We find that way that it's transparent. People can see how they move. People can see, the style of horse, and we just find that way that people are getting a clear picture of our yearlings. They know exactly what they're buying. So that's why we do the videos. Pictures, for me, if you go through past sales, a good picture can make a horse, a bag picture can ruin a horse. So it's imperative that you have professional people take your pictures, and you know, make sure you have the right background and the right light and things like that. If it's the wrong day due to light or whatever, just don't shoot the photos. It'll cost you money. We like to put a lot of time and effort into the marketing. In that side of it, I think is almost the final straw before the sales. Sale day, I think it's really important that you have staff there or yourself. Make sure that if someone wants to look at your yearlings, they can. Make sure the horses are ready to be seen by people. There's probably nothing more off-putting when somebody goes to a stable door, wants to look at a horse and can't. So we always make sure we've got staff there. We like to get to the sales at least 2 days early. Some people say it's overkill. For us, we like to have the horses there, let them settle in, and also when clients turn up, the horses are available to be viewed. Hopefully some of the advice I've passed on today can help people. I really hope that you enjoy the experience of preparing a yearling. I know it's a great feeling when you've gone from breeding the mare to looking after a foal to getting it to sale day and getting a result. Is pretty much what it's all about. So I hope everyone enjoys their experience at the sales, and good luck to everyone.